Sanchez rides for Mohamed Ramadan in the colours of Mohamed Al Assa. Number 5 is Nayem, Saffron Deep Trains, and Royston French, who got the 200 winners up just the other day, is the man who's going to be riding this. Number 6 is Seklawi Al Reef, ridden by Jesus Rosales, rides for Dr. Jabba Bitter. The next one is number 7. This is Santa Al Reef, Dane O'Neill on board for Dr. Jabba Bitter. Then number 8, Mafkara, Xavier Ziani from the Afran El Ari stable. And number 9, Nakwad Al Reef, another Dr. Jabba Bitter horse, and this one's ridden by Richard Mullen. Which of these horses, most of them are first time out, will make it to the winner's enclosure? The jockeys are up, the horses are ready. We're now 7 minutes away from race 1 on what promises to be a special night. Enjoy, good luck, and have fun.
Abhar and Tiger Shea are first onto the track in front of number 2, Sequil, Gerard Avranche, and number 4, Cram, Carlos Sanchez. Nayem, number 5, Royston French, is followed out by Seglawi El Reef, Jesus Rosales, and Sitar El Reef, Dane O'Neill, Dane with the black cap. Then Mafkara, number 8, Xavier Ziani, and Nakwad El Reef, Richard Mullen, completes the field of 8. Thorbor, number 3, is the withdrawal, 1,400 metres. The Kaza El Bar is the first on the card, on the track, on their way to the starting stalls, and post time is 4 minutes away. Well, the best turned out competition operating for each race at each meeting here at the Abu Dhabi Equestrian Club, sponsored by His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan's Global Arabian Horse Flat Racing Festival. And congratulations to the groom of Sequil, number 2, who was the judge best turned out in the parade ring. Samsia Ali is the groom, who's won the cash prize of 1,000 dirhams provided by the festival. Saklawi El Reef has walked up into the line. And Saquil about to come along. Meanwhile, Sitar El Reef comes towards the gate and Cram is about to be loaded away. Sitar El Reef moves in, Saklawi El Reef is in, and here's Cram coming up into the line. And Naeem goes in. Now Abha appears though it will be the last to be loaded away. So Abha goes in. The light flashes on top of the starting stalls. The signals are given. The gates are back and they're off and racing, and Sequil was slow to move, missed it 3 parts of a length, and Sitar El Reef dropped back shortly after the break. Abha left the machine very quickly and went straight to the lead. Cram, 3/4 of a length away, settles second. Nakwat El Reef, a length away, third. A length and a half Saklawi El Reef, a length and a half to Naeem in the predominantly white colours with the green cap, followed by Sitar El Reef, who is last of the main group. A break to Sakil and Mafkara had dropped out to be last of all as they raced past the 900 metres mark. A new leader, Cram, had been taken to the front, leaving the back of the track, led by a little more than a length over Nakwat El Reef, who now strode up to be second. Abhaz, 3/4 of a length away, third. Saklawi El Reef, 3/4 of a length away, running fourth. Then came Sitar El Reef, the green colours with the black cap, as they approach the home corner. A break to Naem, and the other pair, Sequil and Makara, are well burnt off as they round the bend with 400 metres left to run. Cram shows the way into the straight. Abha now comes away from the inside to give chase. Is a length and a half away, but is quickly beginning to close the gap. Cram in front with 200 metres left to go, but Abha draws alongside rapidly. Abha takes the lead, and Abha begins to draw away. Cram holding down second. Sitar El Reef and Nakwat El Reef battle out third, but Abha is too good. Abha first. Cram has run second. Sitar El Reef third. Nakwat El Reef fourth. And then came Saklawi El Reef. A long break to Naem, a further break to Sequil, and Mafkara came in last of all.
Well, what a great start. What a marvellous start. Absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? Superb this. And what a win for number 1, Abha, who's making his way back to the winner's enclosure. And what a result this for His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, trainer Ernst Hotel, and the champion jockey, Tai Gaucher. Let's give him a big roar when he comes back to the winner's enclosure. First race on this very special night, and the champion jockey has done the business. Ernst Hotel stable absolutely flying. So here he comes back. There it is on the big screen. We heard number 1, Abha, was rather special, and he's proved that. It was only a maiden race, but he could be a lovely, lovely horse. Beautifully bred, a 3-year-old chestnut colt by Al Nasser, bred in France, carrying those famous red and white colors. So when he comes back to the winner's enclosure, let's give him a big Abu Dhabi cheer. Here comes the horse coming back now. And the champion, Tig O'Shea, he told us before the race that he had something good. And we've got the great supporter there as well. So ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. Back to the winner's enclosure. It is Tig O'Shea on the winner, number 1, Abha. And that's a good result for the French who are here tonight. Bred in France. Nice start for them. They breed some of the best bred horses in the world. And so good for Ernst Tortel, Scandinavian born, but now Abu Dhabi based. There he is, the trainer. Oh, he's holding the horse now. And well done to him. Superb. Tig jumps off. And what a result for His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. First race, first winner. That is the way to do it. Absolutely superb. Well, that's a great picture. Tig, what was that like out there? I'll walk in with you.
Yeah, he's a very nice horse. His sister was very good last year, so you know he was a bit green in off the home turn, but when the penny dropped with him, he picked up very nice. He's a smart colt, yeah.
What's he going to do? Is he a horse who's really going up the handicap?
Yeah, I'd imagine he'd go for the Triple Crown races now, you know, round 1, and start off from there. But he's a nice horse, so and there's stacks of improvement in him.
And what's the track riding like for the big races later on?
Yeah, it's beautiful ground. It's like carpet out there, so it's always nicer when you have a winner.
Well done, Tig O'Shea, the champ, starts off, and this horse, he said, could go for the Triple Crown. We might have seen something very special indeed. In a few moments, we'll have the presentation.
Weighed in after the running of the first, number 1, Abha first, 4, Cram second, 7, Sitar El Reef third, 1, 4 and 7, and weighed in correct weight.
It's amazing who you bump into. This gentleman here. Sir, just tell us your name and where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from South Korea and I'm representing the Korean jockeys group. We will have 3 groups here, 2 ladies and 1 apprentice jockeys here.
Tell us how important this series is in Seoul. It's great, isn't it?
So marvelous, so marvelous. The Arabian horses are originally the horses coming from these cities, the headquarters cities. So it could be a world best in the Arabian horse racing.
When you go back to Seoul in South Korea, what will you tell them about what it was like in Abu Dhabi and the United Arab Emirates?
We're gonna leave tomorrow early in the morning, 3:30, by the flight Emirates, and we're gonna talk about the very huge and grand Arabian horse racing in Abu Dhabi. It was so beautiful.
It's good to have you here. Good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
Okay, time now for the presentation. Now, Mr. Adnan Sultan, who is the man who runs this terrific Abu Dhabi Equestrian and Racing Centre, is going to present the trophy. Now, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan is represented by his racing manager, Salam Al-Katabi. So, Adnan, would you please present the winner's trophy for the first race to Salam Al Katabi, the winner number 1, Abha. There's also a prize to the man who rode the winner. It's the champ, Ty Gaucher from Ireland. And he gets a voucher. It's a shopping voucher, isn't it? He loves going shopping at Alawani. Absolutely, well done. Thank you, guys. Good start to the day.
سمعتك
Masood, we've met some of the girls, but what about some of the fellas who are going to be riding in the World Apprentice Jockeys Championship? I've got 3 here. Now, come on, tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Ryan Munger. I'm representing South Africa, and I've ridden 51 winners.
Goodness me. Now, what's it like to be here? Tell us your thoughts.
Well, it's an absolute privilege to get this opportunity. I'd like to thank everyone involved for letting me come here, and hopefully it'll be a good day on the racecourse.
Now, a South African apprentice won it last year. Is it going to be 2 for South Africa?
Well, that's the plan. Let's see if we can execute it.
Well, I hope so. Now, tell us about you. Your name, where are you from?
I'm Vikram Sola, I'm from Mauritius, and it's a big privilege for us to come and get the chance to ride in the AP race. It's a great experience for the first time of my life, and we're gonna go on the grass to give our best.
What's it like riding in Mauritius compared to riding in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, I can only tell you after trying that.
Well, we'll see you later on. Are you going to win tonight?
I'll do my best. Hopefully we meet again.
I look forward to that. What about you?
My name's Regan Barlis from Australia. I've ridden 59 winners, and yeah, it's a great opportunity to be here, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else at the moment.
I bet you would. Now tell us, what have you been doing since you got here? What's it like mixing with all the people from different places?
Oh, it's great. That's the most important thing about it. You meet new people and meet everyone around the world, and you know, it's good networking like that, and it's a great opportunity.
And you're going to win?
I like to say so, yes.
So you're going to win, you're going to win, and you're going to win. One of them's got to win. Good luck, guys. Enjoy. ladies and gentlemen, one of the great announcements that we've had this week, we've had workshops, conferences, is the fact that racing schools all around the world are going to be working together. And that's got to be good news. Richard Perham, representing Newmarket in England, what are your thoughts?
Derek, it's a wonderful opportunity. What Sheikh Mansour is offering here is for the opportunity of riders to do exchange visits to different countries and learn so much more. And we've seen over the last 3 years when we've been coming over here how important it is for young riders to mix with other racing communities and ride in different countries. It's just a wonderful education.
You invented the Richard Perham simulator. Just tell us quickly what it's about.
It's a warm-up facility for jockeys to use, a fitness piece of fitness equipment. Every sportsman warms up. Jockeys need to be doing the same. Some do, some don't. But this is what this education is all about getting the younger riders to be more like athletes. They are. That's exactly what they are. They're not just jockeys. They're all top-class athletes.
Dawn Goodfellow, you're from the Doncaster, the Northern Racing College. How excited about you is this new Sheikh Mansour initiative? All the racing clubs around the world are coming to Abu Dhabi.
Very, very excited indeed. We're very grateful to Sheikh Mansour for providing us with this opportunity. And what it's going to allow us to do is get together on a regular basis to share the best practice in each of the schools and improve standards in racing across the world for our young people.
How much does it differ from, say, Northern Racing College in Doncaster to where you are, Australia?
Well, it's different, Tomo. It's certainly, we've had a great week, and it's been fantastic for us to come over here and mix with everyone and at least give our program a boost and feel comfortable. We can go home and be proud that our program sits well up with everyone else's. And just to see Regan here getting the satisfaction and the enjoyment out of being here is just fantastic.
Great for the youngsters. What's it like for you as the lady who runs the racing school down under? What's it like for you?
I think for us the most important thing is Australia's an isolated place and we're a long way from everywhere else. So for us to be able to bring our apprentices to meet other apprentices from around the world and to get these global experiences, you just can't put a price on it. So it's a wonderful opportunity that we've been given to be here.
It's a great opportunity to get for the youngsters as well. So Stacks look forward to the British Racing School, the Australian Racing School, and all the racing schools around the world are going to join in one, and they're going to be based here at Abu Dhabi.
Runners are in the parade ring for the Sadiat handicap for thoroughbreds. 1600 metres, the reserve, number 17, Black Snowflake. Not required, number 1 Now Spun is allowed 4.5 kilos for Ahmed El Sabusi. Not Moretzi, number 3 allowed 2.5 kilos, and Adram, number 6 allowed 3 kilos. A Man, number 9 allowed 2.5. Historic Fine, number 11 allowed 3 kilos. And number 15 Fitzgerald is allowed a half kilo, Daniel Muscat using only a half kilo of his claim.
So very soon the bell will ring for the jockeys to mount for the Saadiyat handicap for thoroughbreds over a mile, 1,600 metres. Sponsored by the Abu Dhabi Equestrian Club. Number 1 is Now Spun, ridden by Ahmed Al Sabusi. Ahmed, the local born, former world endurance champion, who will be representing the UAE in the Apprentice Championship. Number 2 is Marching Time, one of the trainer Doug Watson's runners. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Pat Dobbs wears the black cap. Montmorency is number 3. Mark Monaghan, the young apprentice from Ireland, rides this for the former champ, Satish Simar. Number 4, Dream Tune. Can it be a dream night for Tygo O'Shea and Ernst Hotel? Can they make it 2 out of 2? Number 5 is Murayat, another Doug Watson runner. Dane O'Neill wears the first colours of Sheikh Hamdan, the blue and white hoop cap. Number 6 is Ajram, George Buckle, the young apprentice riding for Musaba Al Moheri. Number 7, Mutual Force, Royston French. He got the 200 winner mark up in the UAE just a couple of days ago. Rides for Ali Rashid Al Raya. Number 8 is Teslam. Oisin Murphy rides for the great Drew Basel Ratnam in the yellow and black colours of His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Number 9, wearing the red cap of Sheikh Hamdan, is the Irwin Sharpie trained Aman, ridden by Noel Garbutt. Number 10, Colour Guard. Sam Hitchcock rides this for Masaba Al Maheri. Number 11, Historic Fun. Saeed Al Mazrui rides for Ishmael Mohammed. Number 12, Rochdale, named after Rochdale, ridden by Carlos Sanchez for Rashid Bosley. 13, Royal Revival, David Smith for Sadiq Simar. 14, Sadiq, Wayne Smith on board for Ishmael Mohammed. Number 15, Fitzgerald, Danny Muscat rides this for Ernst Hotel. And number 16, Ramonti Flash, Richard Mullen, number 1 jock for Satish Simar. Those are the 16 runners. As soon as the bell rings, jockeys will get mounted for race 2.
And so the runners move out for the Saadiyat handicap. Number 2, Marching Time, and Pat Dobbs is first out. Pat wears a black cap, followed by number 3, Montmorency. Taming apprentice Mark Monaghan, Mark with a white cap, and then Now Spun, taming apprentice Ahmed El Sabusi. Dream Tune, number 4, Tygo O'Shea, and Mujarat, number 5, Dane O'Neill. Followed by Ajram, George Buckle. George allowed 3 kilos. He wears a white cap. Mutual Force, number 7, Royston French, and Tez Lamb, number 8, Oisin Murphy. A man, number 9, Noel Garbutt. Noel allowed 2.5 kilos, and red cap. Colour Guard, number 10, Sam Hitchcock. Historic Fine, number 11, Saeed El Mazrui. And then Rochdale, number 12, Carlos Sanchez. Next out will be number 14, Sadiq Wayne Smith. 15 Fitzgerald, Daniel Muscat, who's allowed a half kilo here, using only a half kilo of his claim. Daniel wears a white cap. Ramonti Flash, 16 Richard Mullen, and last out will be 13 Royal Revival. The rider is David Smith. On their way to the start for the running of race number 2, the thoroughbred race. Well, the red light is turned on, and that indicates the loading process is about to get underway for the second race on the card. Fitzgerald walking around behind the line, waiting his turn to be called up. Dream Tune, Mutual Force, Sadiq and Montmorency, Ramonti Flash, all out of the stalls. Tez Lamb is still out, so is a man. Colour Guard, who's drawn out in gate number 11, looks to be the first to be loaded away. Archman moves in and Fitzgerald goes up into the stalls. Mutual Force about to be led up towards gate number 2. Now spun Edging up a little closer to the line, the veteran Rochdale together with Marching Time walking forward. Marching Time goes in. And now Spun goes in. The Grey Royal Revival loaded away, and Dream Tune walks up to gate number 6. Our man, whose rider Noel Garbett wears the red cap, walks in. Tez Lamb goes in. Sadiq, Montmorency, Ramonti Flash will be the last trio to be loaded away. The Sadiat handicap is tonight's race for thoroughbreds over 1,600 metres. As Montmorency walks in, Sadiq comes forward, and Ramonti Flash is drawn towards the outside. Appears as though he will be the last. They are just about ready to run for the second of the night. The signals are given. Starter with the button. Gates are back. They're off and racing, and Dream Tune came out of the machine very awkwardly. Missed 5 lengths at the start. Now Spun dropped back after the break. Rochdale left the gate very quickly. Montmorency began well, and Archman charging forward along the inside is looking for the lead as they settle fully into stride. Tez Lamb is 4th on the inside of Historic Find, with Marching Time going up on the rail. A length away Fitzgerald, then Royal Revival. Sadiq is travelling out deep. Another length away came Mutual Force on the fence. A length to Mujarat. Then Aman, Ramonti Flash settling a long way back. Dream Tune and Now Spun together at the tail of the field as they leave the back of the track. 850 metres left to go, and Archman went to the front and led by more than a length. Montmorency is second. Rochdale a half length away third. Tez Lamb is 4th, followed by Historic Find out wide. Further back then came Colour Guard on the outside of Marching Time, followed by Aman, the blue colours with the red cap, who's deeper out. Then came Fitzgerald and Mujarat. Royal Revival, followed further back by Dream Tune, Now Spun, Ramonti Flash and Mutual Force, the last to spin the corner with 300 metres left to go. Old Rochdale with the advantage of the inside had reached the lead, about to be tackled by Marching Time. Archman on the outside, and then Tez Lamb, but Rochdale in front with 100 metres left to go. Marching Time trying hard to close the gap. Rochdale getting tired. Marching Time picking him up. Royal Revival bursting up on the inside, and he's won. The grey Royal Revival got through on the inside to beat Marching Time and Rochdale. Then Callagard, Archman, Virtual Force, Tez Lamb, Montmorency, Historic Find, Now Spun. Then came Dream Tune, followed by Aman. Further back Fitzgerald, then Mujarat, Sadiq and Ramonti Flash came in last of all.
Well, this replay is worth watching again. What an incredible finish. A 3-way photo, but number 13, Royal Revival, has got up to win it for His Excellency Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, the lovely grey. And what a ride David Smith has given this. He's got up literally in the shadow of the line to win in an incredible finish. Very close for second. Rochdale led all the way to the line, but was just collared close home. Marching Time as well. But this is a great result. Trained by the one and only Satish Simar. He was the first ever champion of racing in the UAE, and he's still going strong. He runs the Royal Stables just outside Zabil in Dubai. and he's one of the top horse trainers in the world. So what a result for him. A very popular winner, and given a great ride by David Smith. This horse, who was bred in Great Britain, the 7-year-old, he's had 21 starts. This was only his 4th win, but he's done it in style. The Sadi Simar stable, one of the best run stables in the world. They're almost guaranteed to have a winner at every meeting. And here he comes back to the winner's enclosure. And David Smith has given this a ride and a half. So give them a big round of applause when they come back into the winner's enclosure. The winner of race 2 tonight, here he is, number 13, Royal Revival.
A half length, a half length, a length, the time 1:37.32. A half length, a half length, a length.
You know, Sadi Simar has been training in the Emirates for, well, since 1992. And the incredible thing is that most of his staff who started with him are still with him to this very day. Absolutely outstanding. There they are. The V for victory again. Superb. And David Smith gave that a ride and a half. We're going to have a chat with him as he comes in to find out exactly his thoughts. First of all, the photo. There it is. There it is. You've got to have a photo there, David. Superb. Great ride. Come on. What was that like? 2 furlongs out. Did you think you had any chance?
Yeah, he's a horse that didn't need something to run at, you know. He ran last week in Jebel. He's a bit long in front, got a bit lonely, you know. So, yeah, looking at the furlong pole now, I said, it might be third.
Might be third.
Everything opened up and he just did most of the work himself, you know.
Listen, what's it like to win on a big night like this for someone like yourself?
It's great. It's great to see support here for all the apprentices and all these lady champions, you know, coming here to Dubai for the final of the championship. It's nice right around a night like tonight.
It's nice to have you as a winner. Well done. Congratulations. David Smith rides. He's now got to weigh in. And then after that, it's the presentation.
Weighed in, race 2, weight is right on the second race of the night.
horses.
Well, now we'd like to present the trophy for race 2. Once again, Adnan, the big boss here. And Sandy Simar stuck in traffic, so we've got his assistant trainer and his brother, the man who works so hard, Bhupat Simar, to receive the trophy on behalf of his winner, His Excellency Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, Sheikh Mohammed's second eldest son. And what about the winning jockey, David Smith, brother of Wayne Smith? David, well done. He comes from Ireland. Great victory, great ride. Chris McCarron to the winner's enclosure. Chris McCarron to the winner's enclosure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have visitors from all over the world. I've got one of the top trainers in Germany here, Christian von der Ey. Christian, I've got to ask you, I know you've been here before, but what are your thoughts on racing in Abu Dhabi?
It's great to be here, and I never thought that the atmosphere would be as big as it is here over here. And it's a great pleasure to be invited and to come here and see all that.
You've been part of the conference. What are your thoughts? We've learnt a lot and we've delivered a lot.
That's it. When we heard last year what we are trying to do, I thought they never will get it done in time. but I have to take my hat off for what they have done and what they achieved of it.
It's superb to have him here. He's had 1,800 winners. This young man, do you recognize him? His dad is Pat Buckley. This is Kevin Buckley, who works for Coolmore. What's the news about seeing Mum and Dad?
Yeah, it's great to get over back to Abu Dhabi and see them and enjoy an evening's racing here.
Now, come on, tell us what's the latest on Coolmore. You announced a very important announcement a few weeks ago about this year's Derby winner, Australia.
Yeah, sure. Australia's had to be retired to Coolmore this for the coming breeding season. He sustained an injury in his right hind hoof, a foot abscess, which curtailed his training, so consequently couldn't campaign in the Champions Day at Ascot. However, as you know, he won both Epsom and Irish Derbies, and in York won the Juddmonte International too. So he's a very exciting stallion, standing his first season at a fee of €50,000.
50,000 euros. Just tell us some of the great names you stand at Coolmore in Ireland.
Well, obviously we're very fortunate we stand the best stallion in the world, Australia's father Galileo. So, you know, he's definitely the most exciting stallion. We stand 50 stallions globally. We've got a base in County Tipperary in Ireland, Lexington in the United States of America in Kentucky, and also in the Hunter Valley in Australia.
Keeps you busy. Enjoy with your mum and dad. And this lady here, Ginny Haynes, she's the vice president, vice chairman of the International Federation of Arabian Racing. She's the boss of British racing. How important is Abu Dhabi to the world of purebred Arabians?
Very important. We came to this conference for the first time last year, and it's amazing how much this is, with all these countries. I think we have 56 countries here being represented. On the media stage, it's lifted to a different platform, and for Arabian racing, it's a fantastic initiative from His Highness Sheikh Mansour.
And what does it do? The Middle East, we have Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar. What does that do for racing back in the United Kingdom?
It's, as I mentioned, a media platform, but it certainly brings us we're always in competition a little bit with the thoroughbreds, but it actually shows we're here, although we've been in the United Kingdom racing for over 30 years. We're recognised now, and I think it's a way forward. It's an amazing opportunity. It's an incredible journey that we're all on. Not just in the UK, but worldwide.
And thanks to Lara Sawaya, who works so hard.
Exactly. Thank you to Lara Sawaya, because without her enthusiasm and her drive for all of us, this wouldn't be happening.
I can actually hear in the background, she was here all day doing rehearsals, and she's still behind, driving the force, making certain everything goes well. It's all systems go. We've got race 3 coming up now, and after that, the World Apprentice Jockeys Championship. Stay with us, Masood. Well, the horses are now in the Pride Ring for race 3. This is the Wathba Stud Farm Cup, and this is for private owners only. And it gives the local guys a chance of hitting the big time. Trainers are in, the owners are in, and the jockeys about to make their way in from the Parade Ring into, from the jockeys room into the Parade Ring. This race over 1,600 meters, 8 furlongs or a mile in old money. Number 1 is AF Mashref, Eric Lamartinel trains, and Gerard Avranches rides. That's a couple of good French guys on board. Number 2 is Rania Delmire, the mount of Ishmael Koyunku, allowed the 3 kilos. Number 3, Leverage, ridden by the champ, Tig O'Shea. Number 4, Safia Benuna, ridden by Harry Bentley, who one day last year in Qatar rode an amazing 6 winners in one night. Number 5 is Magic de Payon, hoping to, for Wayne Smith, the jockey, hoping to do what his brother did half an hour ago and ride a winner. Number 6, Dear Al Jazeera, Royston French, the man who got the double century up a couple of days ago. Number 7, Musa, ridden by Noel Garbett. He's a Middlesbrough Football Club supporter. Goodness me. Number 8 is AF Asasi, ridden by Salima Al Talil, the lady who did so well on this night 12 months ago. Number 9 is AF Tharb, ridden by Saeed Al Mazrui. Number 10, Chase Me, the mount of Richard Mullen. Number 11, Dorjani, that's the mount of Sam Hitchcock. And number 12, HK Al Lawaya, ridden by George Buckle. There goes the bell. Jockeys get mounted for race 3. And after this, it's race 4, the World Apprentice Jockeys Championship. Good luck, guys.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Check. 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 Check.
الو 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 تيستينج تيستينج سامعني سامعني ابو احمد انا عم بحكي من خلاله هو جايب بجوز السويتش تبعه هذا جايب السويتش هلا اوكي
The third race on the card is tonight's edition and the first for the season here at Abu Dhabi of the Wathbar Stud Farm Cup. The race set aside for private owners only. And the runners move onto the track. Masha Ref, number 1, is ridden by Gerard Avranches. Number 2, Rania Del Mar, who's blinkered. That's not shown on the race card, but a late gear change for number 2, Rania Del Mar. Blinkered. Ismail Koyuncu is the rider. 3, Live Rich, Tygo Shea. Number 4, Sophia Baynuna, Harry Bentley. 5, Magic de Payon, Wayne Smith. Number 6, Daira El Jazeera, Royston French. 7, Museur, Noel Garbett. Asasi, number 8, Salima El Tali, and Salima wears a white cap. Thab, number 9, Saeed El Mazroui. Number 10, Chase Me, Richard Mullen. 11, Dorjani, Sam Hitchcott. And last out, number 12, Olawia, the rider is George Buckle. That's the field, 12 run, on their way to the starting stalls for the Wathbar Stud Farm Cup. The advertised post time is 3 minutes away. Your attention, please. Halawia, number 12, is a late withdrawal. Number 12, Alawia, who parted company from rider George Buckle and is currently loose on the track, is a late withdrawal. Meanwhile, Sophia Baynuna is undergoing a tack adjustment at the starting stalls.
can sit at the table upstairs, and I tell you what, 8% of their body's not belonging.
Et bien tout ça c'est plein. C'est plein. Merde. Et quand ça vient, je croyais que nous.
Very much. You got the all clear.
Pardon? Stick a hood in, will you please?
So the red light is on and the field is lining up. Alawiya, number 12, a late scratching after those antics shortly after coming onto the track as Dojani walks up into the line into gate number 2. Thab, Rania Del Mar, Era El Jazeera, Musur and Masharif are still out of the line. Here's Thab edging up a little closer to the starting stalls. Masharif goes in, and that looks as though it may leave just 2 to be loaded away. Down to a field of 11 now. Thab has gone up on the outside of the field, and Musur, drawn near the outside, goes in. The signals are given, the gates are back, and Thab out wide, one of the first away. The top weight, Masharif, came out of the line very slowly and immediately dropped back to the tail of the field. Rania Del Mar began well and was the early leader. Tackled by Dojani going up on the inside, and Safir Baynuna moves to third, out 3 wide at the end of the first 300 metres. The Era El Jazeera settles fourth. Asasi 3 parts of a length away fifth, and then Thab on the outside of Magic D Payon, Live Rich and Chase Me on the rail. Masharif is second last, and Musur showing little or no pace and now drop back to the rear as they go past the 1,000 metres mark. Rania Del Mar had worked to the rail and led by more than a length over Safir Baynuna. Dojani on the rail is being ridden hard and is giving ground to Era El Jazeera, and Thab out wide are going forward. Live Rich now moves to fifth. Musur coming from last is sixth, and then Magic D Payon on the outside of the tiring Dojani. Live Rich is taken out wide with Chase Me, and they're followed by Masharif, and Asasi had dropped out to the tail of the field as they came onto the bend with 450 metres left to go, where Magic D Payon is taken on by Live Rich, who made a quick bid on the outside. Musur's come from last. Daira Al Jazeera is now away from the rail and going through between horses as they reach the 250, where Live Rich led, tackled by Daira Al Jazeera. Magic de Payon, Mousser on the outside, and Masharef. Live Rich led, 100 metres left to go. Daira Al Jazeera is trying to close the gap. Masharef is late, too late, and Live Rich wins. Live Rich beat Masharef. Daira Al Jazeera was third, Mousser was fourth, and that quartet got away from Magic de Payon, then Asasi, followed by Dajani, Thab, then Chase Me, further back Rania Del Mar, and Magic de Payon came in at the rear of the field. Number 3, Live Rich, ridden by Tiger O'Shea to give Tiger winning double, has won the third race on the card.
Well, it's another for the champion jockey, Tiger O'Shea. He's in irresistible form tonight. He rode so many winners last season. He's come back and he's beaten them all on Liverich. This is a horse bred in the United States of America, trained by Saeed Hada Al Malzrui, and owned by Mr. Khalifa Ahmed Khalifa Khalaf Al Mazrui. So well done to the Al Mazrui family, and well done to Tiger O'Shea. He's come from stall 11. Here he is. There's his big supporter out there in the famous black and the orange colours. This is the winner of the Wathburst Stud Farm Cup. And here he is. Give him a big round of applause. Number 3, Liverich.
A half length, the length and a half with the distances. A half length, the length and a half. The time 1:47.69, 1:47.69. 3, Live Rich, Tiger O'Shea first. 1, Masharef, Gerard of Ranch second. Number 6, Daira El Jazeera, Royston French third, and fourth went to number 7, Mousser.
Well, this is a great idea, the Wathburst Stud Farm Cup. This is for the local owners. It's a great chance for the locals to hit the big time. Mind you, the Mazrui family have hit the big time so many times. Lara Sawaya there directing proceedings for the Wathburst Stud. And Tiger O'Shea has done it again. He can't stop riding winners tonight. The champion jockey. Tig, how does that compare to the one you rode in the first race?
That took a bit more pushing, but no, he's a nice horse. He got good course form and he was pretty consistent last year, so it's nice to get his head in front.
It's a good family to ride for, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You know, they're a pleasure to ride for, and they leave it up to you what way you want to ride him, so it makes life all that easier.
How hot is it out there? You're sweating. How hot is it out there?
It's warm, you know. Look, if it was a day meeting, it'd be a lot warmer. You know, they're off the bridle a fair way out, so you work up a sweat, all right.
You're sweating well. 2 winners. Well done. Tiger O'Shea.
weighed in after the running of race number 3. It is weighed in. 3 Live Rich, Tygo Shea first. 1 Masharef, Gerard Avranches second. And number 6, Daira El Jazeera, Royston French, has run third. A half length by a half length. 1:47.69 the time, and weight is right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our thanks to Waspa Stud Farm Cup, and I'm pleased to welcome the representatives and Lara Sawaya there, who does so much to promote the purebred Arabian. And this horse, number 3, Live Rich, give this guy a big round of applause, because he trains for his cousin, and this is his very first winner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome live on the winner's rostrum, Syed Haider Al Mazrui. Congratulations, first ever winner, and he's done it on tonight. Congratulations. And there is Lara Nadnan to present the trophy, and the family goes up as well. Also a special prize for the man who rode the winner, and of course the champion jockey. He's at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, Tygo Shea. That is a great sight there. Congratulations to the Mazrou family, and our thanks to come and join me over here, because we've got the Apprentice Championship coming up very soon. And this young man over here is one of the greatest jockeys of all time. And I'm pleased to welcome live to Abu Dhabi the man who's ridden over 7,000 winners. He's a living legend in the Hall of Fame from the United States of America, and it is Chris McCarron. Chris, welcome. What are your thoughts?
I'm having a ball, Gary. This is fantastic. I'm really having a good time.
Now tell us what you've been doing since you got here, and how have you been helping these young jockeys?
Well, I started school in the United States in Lexington, Kentucky about 7 years ago. It's called the North American Racing Academy. I've got one of my graduates riding in the next race here tonight. That's Natalie Turner. She's been doing very well for herself. And since we opened our doors, since the students started riding about 5 years ago, the graduates have won over 2,600 races, so we're very proud of the accomplishments of our graduates, and I couldn't be more pleased.
When you were talking on stage the other day, it was absolutely outstanding. I learned a lot. But you were telling me that in your first season as a young raw apprentice, how many winners did you actually notch up?
My first year riding, I won 546 races.
500? What was that like, from going from nothing to wow?
It was a thrill. It was a ride of a lifetime, and it felt like a blur. It all went by so fast. I was riding 7 days a week from May until the end of the year, and I had so many opportunities to ride nice horses for really good trainers, great owners, and I learned a lot in a very short period of time. And Followed that up with a second year as well. So I was having a blast.
Tell us how the next 30 years went and some of the great horses. I mean, just tell us some of the great names in the...
Well, Ali Sheba got the first of my 2 Kentucky Derbies in 1987. Gopher Gin won that same race in 1994. John Henry was as popular a horse in the United States as any horse ever lived. He raced until he was 9 years of age, and when he retired, he had $6.5 million in the bank. After being sold several times for paltry sums, $1,200, $2,500, $7,500, and he went on to win over $6 million. And when he retired in 1984, he was the leading money winner of all time. And I rode Tiz Now in back-to-back Breeders' Cup Classics in 2000, 2001. I rode Sunny Silence in the Breeders' Cup Classic in 1989. And Alphabet Soup also won the Breeders' Cup Classic at Woodbine in 1996.
It's pretty good record by any standards. What would you tell? We've got these young apprentices now coming out for the World Apprentice Jockeys Championship. There was nothing like that in your day. How important is this, and what advice would you give them as they come out from the young jockeys route?
I would say pay attention to how the races are unfolding prior to the races they ride. See if any speed's holding up. See if deep closers are winning. Try to detect any track bias if there may be one. Maybe get some advice from some of the older riders who would be more than willing to help them out on a night like this. But the most important thing is get around there safely and have fun, because it is a blast.
Have fun. Well, it's interesting. Royston French is here. Royston, come and join us. Just tell us why you wanted your photo with this man. Just tell us exactly why.
I spent 5 winters in California, and I had the pleasure of meeting Chris McCarron. You know, something that I inspire to. You know, he's a true professional and a true gentleman, and I'm glad that I've met him and spoke to him today, so I'd like a picture with him.
Go for it, guys. Have a photo. Royston French and the man who's ridden over 7,000 winners, the one and only Chris McCarron. Ladies and gentlemen, look in the winner's enclosure now from wherever you're watching on television, streaming around the world, or whatever, because these are the finalists in a Highness Sheikh Fatima bin Boomerang Apprentice Jockeys World Championship. They've come literally from all over the world. That's the photo they will take with them. And they're in the winner's enclosure. And I wonder which one of these young jockeys will make it to the winner's enclosure this time. Number 4, Mancha, does not run, and that means we have 13 apprentice jockeys. That means we have 11 male and 2 female, and I wonder if the girls can beat the guys. So that's the photo. There goes the bell. Jockeys, good luck and get mounted. This race is over 2,200 meters, 11 furlongs, a mile and 3 furlongs. Number 1, Galim, ridden by Kam Chon Wong, representing Malaysia. Number 2 is Ibn Battuta Munlo, ridden by Amuda Sola, representing Mauritius. Number 3, Kareem Warsan, ridden by Reagan Bayliss, representing Australia. Number 5 is Takamul, ridden by Yuji Nakai, representing Japan. Number 6, Theoretically, ridden by Gianluca Sanna, representing Italy. Number 7, Forge Hill Cezanne, ridden by Emma Sayer, Great Britain. Number 8, La Hack, ridden by Ryan Munger from South Africa. Number 9 is Najma Alamarat, ridden by Gianni Siafa, representing France. Number 10 is AF Al Almar, ridden by Ahmed Al Sabusi, United Arab Emirates. Number 11 is Dig Dagan, ridden by Jamie Bautista for Spain. And it would be incredible if he could win because his sister is riding in the ladies' race. Number 12 is Merzal, ridden by Natalie Turner, representing the United States of America. Number 13, Munzard, ridden by Vendetta Kaplan from Turkey. And number 14, Venom, ridden by Tommaso Scardino, representing Germany. 11 ladies, 2 gentlemen. Which of the 13 is going to become World Champion 2014? The bell has been rung. The jockeys are about to get mounted. This is Her Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak Apprentice Jockeys World Championship.
Lead the paddock for our fourth race, the Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak Apprentice Jockey World Championship.
Okay, jockeys get mounted. Jockeys get mounted. They're out on the track. Jockeys, good luck in your quest to become world champion. Good luck to all the riders.
Runners stepping out onto the track for our fourth race of the evening, the Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak Apprentice Jockeys World Championship. 3 is Kareem Warsan. The Australian rider Regan Bayliss is the rider. Number 5 is Takamul. Yuji Nakai from Japan takes the ride. Number 7, Forge Hill Cezanne. British rider Emma Sayer on board, a distinguishing black cap for Forge Hill Cezanne, one of 3 runners in the race for trainer Ernst Ortel. Number 10 is AF Al Almar. UAE rider Ahmed Al Sabusi takes the ride. 11, Dig Dagon, Spanish rider JB Batusta takes the ride. Distinguishing white cap for Dig Dagon. 13 is Munzaid, Turkish rider Bahdettin Kaplan takes the ride. White cap for number 13, Munzaid. Number 14 is Venom, German rider Tommaso Scardino, the rider, green cap for that one. Number 1 is Galib, Kam Chong Wong, the Malaysian rider on board, checkered cap for number 1, Galib. Number 6 is Theoretically, Italian rider Gianluca Sanna is the rider. Number 2 is Ibn Matuda Monlau, Mauritian rider Ondu Sola takes the ride. 8 is Lahak. South African rider Rayan Munga takes ride distinguishing black cap for horse number 8, Lahak. Number 9 is Najm Al Emirat. French rider Gianni Safa takes the ride. And number 12 is Merzal, the American rider Natalie Turner on board a distinguishing white cap for horse number 12, Merzal. A reminder, number 4, Manisha, is a non-runner. So 13 runners and riders for race 4. The Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak Apprentice Jockey World Championship over 2,200 metres, and they start down the home straight and do just over 1 complete circuit of the track. Post time just over 3 minutes away. The up process underway. Najm Al Emirat goes forward into stall 9. So just over half the field currently in. Not too many more out the back. Tackamul is 1. AFL Alomar also out of line, along with Forgil Cezanne. Forgil Cezanne, Tackamul and AF Al Alomar, the final pair to go forward for the Highness Sheikh Fatima bint Mubarak Apprentice Jockeys World Championship. AFL Alomar, the last one to go in, ready to run. They're off, racing away, 2,200 metres in front of them. Forgil Cezanne was the last to gather stride. Theoretically, in the cheap pieces, and Tackham were likewise well to the forward. Kareem Warsan edging across from wider out, and with a circuit to travel, Kareem Warsan is the leader. Leads by just over a length, ahead of theoretically in second. Tackamul is back in third, and they're being followed by Dig Dagon and Venom, who race together. Lahak is against the rail next in the field in the black cap garland, quite wide, covering extra ground as they run into the turn. Najm Al Emirat is next in the field as they run around the bend. They're followed then by Munzaid, Forgil Cezanne down against the rail. Ibn Battuta Molnau towards the back of the field in company with Merzal, and the back marker is AF Al Almal. Down the back straight they go, 1,600 metres left to travel. Kareem Warsan is the leader, leads by a neat length. Tackamul is second, theoretically down on the rail in third. Stable companions Dig Dagon and Venom race together in a dispute of fourth, and they're being followed then towards the inside by Najm Al Emirat. They're being followed out wide of those by Lahak as they go towards the midpoint down the back straight. Towards the inside next in the field is Forgil Cezanne. They're a length or so clear of the others, headed by Munzaid, a break of 3, and next them back to find Ibn Battuta Monlau. Further back then to find Merzal, and AF Al Alomar is the back marker as they pass the halfway point. Continuing their journey down the back straight, just over 1,000 metres left to travel. Kareem Warsan is still a narrow leader with Takamul sitting shotgun on the outside in second place. Nigel Emirat in the red cap is making headway around the outside to go into third. That's being followed on the inside by Theoretically. Behind those then is Venom and Dig Dagon, who continue to race together as the tempo really begins to lift. Fortio Cezanne is further back in the field, and they're being followed then by AF Al Lamar. So they're on the turn back towards the home straight. It is still Kareem Warsan with Najim Al Emirad around the outside, now about to draw level. They're being followed in third place by Takamul as they prepare to make the turn back towards the home straight. Najim Al Emirad on the outside of Kareem Warsan. They were the front pair to straighten on the run down to the judge. They're still about 3 lengths clear of the others, who are headed now by Fortio Cezanne. Then towards the inside is Dig Dagon. They make the run down towards the final 200 metres, and Najim Al Emirad has skipped the field, has gone 2 or 3 lengths clear. Down the centre, Munzaid, his stable companion, gives chase in company with one off the red, also running on Fortio Cezanne. They have 100 metres left to go. Najim Al Emirad in front, getting a bit tired. Munzaid, his stable companion, is lunging late and might have got there. Munzaid on the outside of Najim Al Emirad. It goes to the judge between that pair, very, very close. Fortio Cezanne is third. They were followed over the line next to the field by Galeb, further back to find Venom and Dig Dagon. And we did have a follow further back in the field trail all the way back through to Le Hague, who was the last one to clock in. Number 13, Munzaid, Ernst Ortel has won. The Turkish rider, Batedin Kaplan, getting up to beat stable companion Najim Al Emirad. And make the judges' verdict for third.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new world champion, and this one has come all the way from Turkey. Vahdettin Kaplan, 20 years of age, has come over from Turkey and has got up on number 13, Munzaid. This is a world champion. Come on, check this out. It's a 1-2 as well for the red and white spots of His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and the winner from Turkey, Vahdettin Kaplan. Congratulations. What a ride. Come around, gather around the winner. This is a new world champion. Number one in the world. And what a way to do it. Getting up on the line. It's a 1-2 for His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. It's also a 1-2 as well for trainer Ernst Ortel. There he is. There's the trainer. There's Lara Sawaya. And this is what it's about. The series that we've had around the world. And now this young man, 20 years of age. What a result for Turkey. That is absolutely outstanding. Ernst Ortel is there as well. That was fantastic. Brilliant. Absolute. Ernst, what was that like watching that?
Nice, very nice. What can I say?
He gave it a ride and a half, didn't he?
Yeah, no, they all rode well. You know, like the first three rode well, and I couldn't be happier.
Well, we've got to get a reaction from the jockey. Oh yeah, do not lose that, whatever you do. One more photograph, and this guy is good. Vahdettin Kaplan from Turkey. He's kissing the horse. He can't talk English very well, but Vendetta, tell us, what's it like to be world champion?
Yes.
Well done. He's kissing everyone. Everyone from Turkey, from Istanbul, is over the moon. Guys, this guy is incredible, isn't he?
He's incredible. What a ride.
What a ride, and what a ride, what a place to do it as well.
Yeah, he's our top apprentice and he's a wonderful rider. We're so proud of him tonight.
Tell us about the apprentice school in Turkey. You've really produced something special here.
We have, yes. He's been working hard at this, and he rode in Shanxi, and he rode a lovely race in Shanxi, and he's rode a better race tonight, and we're very, very proud of him.
Tell us about racing in Turkey. When you get big victories like this, it can only be good for the racing in Istanbul.
Oh, of course. This will make headline news in Istanbul. There's no doubt. Right around Turkey, this will make headline news.
Well, Chris, well done. Thanks for joining us, and congratulations. So that's the result. We have a new Turkish world champion. Very soon he'll be coming out for the presentation. Stay with us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just waiting for the official weigh-in, and once we've got that, we'll go live around the world with these pictures for the big race, for the Apprentice World Championship. Munzaid Vendetta Kaplan, second Turkish rider to win it. And what a result for Ernst Ortel, the trainer, and His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. So just waiting for the young man who's 20 years of age and has ridden 7 winners, and he will be coming out. And what about the breeder? The breeder, Earl de Bergeret. Just tell us exactly who the breeder is.
It's my father, Jean-Marc de Vatrigan, Earl de Bergeret.
Your father must be very, very proud. That is superb. And to breed a winner like this, did you always think he was going to be a big winner?
No, I used to train him in France before. No, he was always a very nice horse.
He's superb. Thank you for telling us that. The French are breeding winners, and the Turks are riding them as well. And our thanks to Sheikh Fatima, Sheikh Mansour, and of course Lara Sawaya, who does so much. There she is, supervising the trophies, waiting for the presentation. Could we have the winning jockey, please, to come out for the presentation? Let's greet the new world champion, who comes from Turkey.